Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Article 2 and Article 3 of the Constitution. Article 1, we know, establishes the legislative branch. Article 2 establishes the executive branch, and 3, the judicial branch. So let's start with Article 2. So in Article 2, we have the executive branch, which we know includes the president, the vice president, and the cabinet. If you don't remember those three things, you need to write them down in your notes. It includes the president, the vice president, and the cabinet, okay? In order to be president of the United States, there are 3 requirements that you have to meet according to the Constitution. And those 3 requirements are, you have to be at least 35 years old, you have to be a natural-born citizen, and you have to have lived in the United States for at least 14 years. So make sure you get those 3 requirements down. Those are the requirements according to the Constitution. We are going to talk about some other more informal requirements in class. So the term of office, presidents serve 4-year terms, and they can serve 2 of them, but they could also serve up to 10 years, okay? So just in your notes, put 4-year terms, 2 of them, or up to 10 years. And we'll talk about more about how that works in class. So the wild card clause is a really important section of the Constitution dealing with the president. And the wild card clause says the executive power of the United States shall be vested in a president. So vested means like it's put into the president, okay? But it doesn't tell us anywhere what executive power is and what executive power isn't. So for that reason, it's called the wild card clause, because presidents throughout history have used this clause as a source of power pretty much like whatever they want, okay? We'll talk more about that in class. So now scooting on to Article 3, which establishes the judicial branch. So the judicial branch, of course, we know means the Supreme Court and other federal courts. And this branch is unique in that it doesn't include specific requirements for office. Like there's no age requirement, there's no citizenship requirement, there's no residency requirement, nothing like that. The only requirements according to the Constitution are that a person has to be nominated or appointed by the president, and their appointment has to be approved by the Senate. That's it. Those are the only requirements. Okay, so you just have to be nominated by the president and approved by the Senate. And the federal courts have a few different levels of what we call jurisdiction. So the definition of the word jurisdiction means your area of influence or your area of authority, okay? And the Supreme Court has 2 different levels of jurisdiction. They have what's known as original jurisdiction and appellate jurisdiction. That's APPELLATE, appellate. Okay, so I just want you to jot those 2 down, and we are going to discuss them more in class. If you guys have any questions, please let me know.